One of my main motivations in trying to have a more sustainable Christmas this year is how many bad gifts I see getting talked about as great gifts on the internet. I was super frustrated last year because my Facebook was filled to the brim with the worst gift I can ever imagine. They'd taken socks and then put bad vinyl writing onto the bottom of them. They'd, just classic nice socks, and then it would say, if you can read this on one foot, and then on the other foot it would say, bring me a beer or bring me wine. But every time I saw someone post it and be like, oh, what a great gift for my husband, all I'd think is, no one's gonna wear those socks. You just took a really nice practical gift of nice socks and put this horrible garbagey vinyl on the bottom that's gonna make it so they're uncomfortable and no one's ever going to wear them. So you took something that was a nice practical gift and turned it into something that, they'll open up, they'll have a little bit of a giggle about, and then it's just gonna go straight into the trash. It's garbage now. The other thing that I found so frustrating about it was this was women buying these for their husbands. This wasn't like, oh, what should I get to give to my child's teacher, or, like those random, why are you even buying it anyway type presents. This was, someone that you should know well enough that you should be able to come up with like real, true, from the heart presents for, and the best they could get and what they were excited to share with each other that they'd found was these socks. It's also frustrating because they're back again. People are doing it again this year. It's not even like they learned from last year after seeing that no one actually wore the socks. They're still excited to buy these stupid socks again. I know that trying to find gifts that are going to be good for the person that you're giving the present to is super challenging. I mean, that's why gift guides exist. But at a certain point, like how good is a gift guide going to be if it's a generic item that, would work for anyone? It's probably, if it's on a gift guide, it's probably not going to be an item that's going to work for a specific person as good as an item that you're going to put some thought and effort into. So I think one of the most sustainable things that could be done for Christmas is just stopping the purchasing of those gag gifts that are, they're basically just garbage. There's something that's going to be bought and opened and laughed at, and then if used once or twice, and not even really something that could be given away because it's not even like it was not useful for that person. It's not useful for anyone. So I think it's super important to limit the presents that we give. If you've already gotten someone a present, you don't need that additional gag gift to go along with it. Put a little bit of thought in, try to find something that the person's gonna like, or even ask them, especially for like a partner, if you're buying for your husband or, someone who you're close enough with that you feel you should know what to get them. And if you don't, just, throw it out there. Be like, what's something that maybe you'd appreciate? Asking doesn't mean that they're going to get it for sure, but it'll give you some ideas, somewhere to start from. One of my favorite gift ideas that I see is, rather than buying a handful of small items, buy one really high quality item. So if we can all put in a little bit of effort to just not buy garbage for gifts this year, I think that's going to make a really big difference for Christmas. And I'm gonna be really trying to do that. People that I normally don't know what to get this year, I'm just probably not gonna get them anything because, I don't want to be continuing that cycle. I don't want to be the person who's giving the useless socks. I'd rather be giving the practical socks. Is there anything that really frustrates you about presents over the holidays? What do you think about those socks? Have you have you seen them and liked them? And if you've worn them, definitely tell me that, because I just assumed that no one would want to wear them with the vinyl on the bottom, but maybe it's not so bad. So let me know below, and I will see you guys tomorrow.